Something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know
He did it.
You've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it.
Ruin my name. And you know what that means? You going up against somebody who got nothing to lose and everything to gain.
I told you you can't trust me. Now Puffy done killed Tupac, man.
Puffy is a sucker, man. Puff said he's gonna walk up on 50 Cent and punch him in the face.
Yeah, he said, I'm just gonna punch him in the face.
Another lawsuit recently dropped, and Jay-Z is back in the limelight after his link to Diddy was disclosed. 50 Cent is coming after everyone related to Diddy, and we need to speak about it. Not only that, but Diddy's condition has now become so terrible that his attorneys are now seeking to have his trial postponed for years. According to a recent indictment, the total number of people Diddy mistreated is in the hundreds, and all of this demonstrates we're merely looking at the top of the iceberg. This revelation couldn't have come at a worse moment since, guys, Cassie just stated that she's going to testify in Diddy's trial, and we all know how much Cassie has to say. Let's take a look at all the celebs related to Diddy and break it all down.
You and Puff haven't liked each other business-wise for a long time.
Well, that's why it's only business. It was really, away from that, I explained why I didn't hang out with him, right? Because it's fluffy stuff going on.
It's not your scene.
It's not my style.
Not your scene.
They hug you from the front and the back at the same time. I got uncomfortable with him because the way he was acting to try and get me to hang out with him was like, yo, I'll take you shopping. Like, and I'm like, what you mean? Like, that's something you say to a woman you're attracted to, maybe.
Right.
It's just weird, bro. Like, and now you start to see a lot of the weird stuff that was there. It looks like it all lines up, don't it? It was not in the closet. It was in front of you, and you wasn't seeing it because you see the beards, or you see the girls. So you didn't look at them the way it actually is to a degree. And when I say people respond, how people respond to things matter, like the internet will take to it and just go off with it. Meek responds being the uncomfortability. He goes, yo, nah, I'll spend $100,000 to find out why my name is in this like this. And it's in it only because he's uncomfortable. You don't hear him talking about French. French was right there. Right? Why you get so quiet? You guys make me feel like I'm scared.
Well, no, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot.
No, they see this. You see this. They see this.
He see it.
Nah, you see this. They won't act like that. Oh, we got nothing to do with that, Fifth. We could just...
No, that ain't it.
We started off this morning with Capricorn Clark. She's a former Diddy assistant, former marketing manager for Sean John. Oh, she talked about 50 Cent. So I don't know what year this was, but she said that Diddy was doing a press event with 50 Cent at MTV, and they actually shared the same manager at this point, and his name was Chris Lighty. And she said that Chris Lighty and herself and Diddy got into an elevator, and Diddy was having a problem with 50 Cent, and he said something like, you know, I don't like the back and forth, I like guns.
Believe it or not, 50 Cent could potentially be Diddy's greatest concern. After the litigation, the way 50 Cent has focused the spotlight upon Diddy's crimes and the individuals linked with him has made things that much worse for Diddy. Recently on a podcast, 50 Cent brought up how Meek Mill was spotted matching clothing with Diddy at a party. Diddy had offered 50 to go shopping with him first, but 50 said no, because he knew what Diddy was genuinely trying to tell him. Meek, on the other hand, said yes, because he viewed Diddy as a path to rise to the top.
But you got close when he offered to take you shopping.
Yeah, you see, now Meek is in the same shirt. He's out there in the same shirt. This is not Photoshop. This is Stop it. You set that up. Look, obviously was not offended by what I was offended by. Guys may say to a girl, you know, like, let me take a shot. See?
Damn.
They found it that quick.
What do you think is happening in the middle?
I don't know what is going on there. Because it was like, he was like, yo, you hot now. Now we got to hang out now. Like, you know, like hang out.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know, maybe I'll take you shopping and I get you some flash and you could give me the hood shit. And I was looking and I was like, let me just move away from him because I'm going to mess up the way. Certain things, they let it go by because it's Puff. He wasn't like in the closet. He was like in the hallway.
All these years, you being the only one calling this out.
I look like I've been the crazy guy for a long time.
They say you're a hater. They say
you're a hater.
crazy.
You do this. Yeah, and now everybody's complaining. My ass is hurting.
Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said.
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
But you've been getting out for over a decade. I remember when you said the top feels so much better than the bottom.
Yeah, I've been saying this. Everybody see. Don't make like it's just me, man. Fluffy do some like a little fluffy stuff.
Now you guys are all in some hip hop beat.
Jay-Z isn't getting away from the claims anytime soon either. Both Jay-Z and Beyonce have been lifelong friends of Diddy, and according to 50 Cent and other insiders close to Jay-Z, they're truly a great depiction of everything that's wrong with hip-hop. Jay-Z and Beyonce's marriage, they maintain, is nothing more than a commercial agreement. Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce all work together, and that's why Jay-Z's name continues being brought up again and again.
2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaires lunch. Yeah. You understand? Right. And we here together, and we're gonna keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else to us. Black excellence.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies, trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, listen. If you look at his career,
Wow. You're gonna let him say that?
Jay was getting Grammys.
He had one.
Exactly.
He had one.
And he didn't show up.
No, he has like 20 now.
Hold on.
He had like 18 since he been down. Look, he had one, bro. Hard Knock Life.
Hold on. You're not wrong. At the same time.
After that, he got them shits. He's like drinking. His pictures with him. Thinks the cup.
Wait a minute. So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades. Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones because of the position Beyonce's.
Oh, wow.
Jay-Z's career, you can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce. Right? And you go, prior to that, one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that came in association, like you see their kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing. Right. They don't rap yet. And they already have Grammys and shit. So it's like they give them this trophy so we secure that they're coming to the award show. It meant that much to the culture that they just gave them.
Has made Sean Combs a little bit nervous.
To be on that when you said, he looked like the gay homie, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Stop. Then he was like, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out. We gotta kick it. This is Puff. Okay. You're telling me we gotta kick it. And he was like, why don't we like go shopping? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, this
50 is trying to expose everyone who is involved with Diddy, and Meek and Jay-Z are merely the first of many to be exposed.
One person who was always anti-Diddy and was always speaking about Diddy as a problematic person was 50 Cent. And it turns out that it's just been announced that he's created a docu-series on Netflix. I can't wait to see this. The other end of that, every person who has tried to speak out about this, who has tried to speak out about the industry, the type of people that are controlling the industry, the attacks that people face from the media if they try to speak out, is always the same. They're called crazy. And an example of one such individual who went through those sorts of attacks is the actor Orlando Brown. He was on Disney, and I remember everyone telling us that he was totally insane and deranged when he was saying a lot of things that at the time sounded crazy, particularly about Diddy. Take a listen.
The requirement is you gotta say no to Diddy. If it's new booty in the building, you know he's gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party. You can take the but he won't you.
Diddy, to me, is the fall guy. We are still seeing a major effort to protect the big names, just like with Jeffrey Epstein.
In fact, just recently, a clip leaked that's supposedly from 50's documentary, showing what looks like some kind of eyes wide shut party at Diddy's mansion. Masks, deer antlers, ritual vibes, the whole nine.
It will be exposed. I mean, when I walk in,